Here we're going to take a little photo of how the boulders here, the granite boulders, and if you look right to the center up in there, you'll see kind of what's like Stonehenge, where the granite boulders are going straight up right there, straight ahead. And here again, you can see how all the granite boulders have formed this little canyon down in here. And we're about a mile from going up to the side of Four Peaks here. It's got snow on it now. We'll get some great video going up the road here, and you just see, I guess, what looks a lot like Israel with all the granite. So here we go again, and we'll get up here on the mountain and take some more photos.
Got the clouds up.
This is where we saw the Mexican UFO, Bill. Took the kids camping up here, up on the. We got all the way below the bottom of the peaks, and we found this camping spot, and we saw this light coming. You know what I mean? And I had Bear and Ronnie, and back when I was dating Dick, and we had some neighborhood kids with us, and we kept seeing this light coming at us. And the kids got all freaked out, thinking I got them telling, man, that looks like a UFO, you know, guys. And the kids all started freaking out and stuff like that. It just took like 15, 20 minutes to come to us. And then all of a sudden, it got right to us, and we could hear a single-engine Cessna or Piper coming along.
Well, you know that they use...
Coming up out of the valley.
Well, yeah, when you come out of Sky Harbor, even the airliners will use Four Peaks as a waypoint.
Yeah, that's true.
They fly, you know, I've flown over... Several times I've flown right over Four Peaks in a...
And that's exactly what this guy was doing, this light plane. He was using Four Peaks as a guidance, right? To get him probably up to Globe or Snowflake or the Sholo area. And after he got right at the top of us, and that's what I told the kids. I said, well, kids, that's a Mexican UFO. They just can't do nothing right.
Oh, it's the new Mexican Air Force.
Yeah, new Mexican Air Force.
Look at the size of that dead old tree way up there in the...
top. Yeah, this kind of got... Unfortunately, this little canyon here, every time she gets going good,
oh yeah, this is all burned up.
Just
yeah,
wipes her out.
You see, this has all been burned down
here. Yeah, you can see this has all been burned out here. This is probably burned out 10 years ago or so, and she's just not going to recover for a while.
That's a hell of a tree for out in the middle of nowhere like this.
Probably got a taproot going down and got moisture somewhere.
Oh, yeah, you got that little, you got some more green bushes and stuff up in there.
So you know there's a taproot. There's a little
probably a spring up there.
Spring up there or something like that. And they're just tapping down and picking up their water up in those canyons like that. And, yeah, we'll come back up around this corner now and start heading up towards. Well, maybe the clouds will be able to see Fort.
Yeah, I don't think the clouds will be
so. Footage of Roosevelt Lake and the red cliffs off there. Bill's taking right now.
Yeah, now those cliffs are on the far side over there where the snow is.
Right, that's Young, Arizona.
Yeah, well, I think that's where they filmed that part of that movie.
Well, that's Young that sits up there, and that's Young is famous for the Tewksbury feud that was between the cattle ranchers and the sheep ranchers.
Yeah, that's like the Lincoln County War, more or less.
Yeah, and the sheriff in that day back then was Sheriff Gillette, and his great-great-grandson or great-grandson is still the sheriff of... We'll go up here, Bill. Fuck it. I don't think that's worth it. No. Well, we were going to go another little road there, but it's old Arizona mountaintop here. We're on about as high as you can get on a vehicle. Well, we are as high as you can get on a vehicle. There's a great little shot down with the trees, isn't it? Yeah. Shining down.
Yeah, we got.
Actually, a place up here you can bring a horse trailer and park it and take your horses out in the mountains here. No takers today, though.
We got a lot of holly bushes, alligator juniper. And
yeah, Bill, why don't you describe what the bushes are?
Oh, these are most of this holly.
Most of holly, old scrub pine in there, huh?
Yeah.
And those junipers right here.
Alligator junipers, yeah.
And they make a wine out here in Arizona, juniper wine, and the Indians use juniper for lots of stuff. Lots of medicinal purposes and booze and juices and all kinds of stuff they use the juniper tree for here. A couple little camping areas up here.
Yeah, they also use them to burn up. This has all been burned. Probably had a.
Yeah, this
could have been a normal regular fire.
Yeah, you can see where these barks of these trees are all burnt black, aren't they?
Yeah, but see, it doesn't hurt them.
Yeah, it didn't hurt them.
You know, that's just the way that bark is made to do that.
Yeah, yeah. Almost looks like an alligator skin, doesn't it?
And that's why they call them alligator juniper.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah, that's why they call them that.
Now here's a good little video of what here in Arizona. It's called a manzanita.
Yeah, red manzanita.
Red manzanita. And you can see it burned up from the fire there is a little more, but they're still alive in the tops. Now they're curving back down around here.
Yeah, right.
And one more shot here from the bottom of the what's called Salt River here that's below us that fills Roosevelt Lake. I'm going to pan around, look at the beautiful red mountains with all the red and the iron ore. There's the black that's in the stone there. We're panning around now, and now we're seeing the dam itself and the beginning again of Apache Lake there in the bottom. We're panning around here, and now we can see these beautiful red and black cliffs here that are on the southern side of the dam, and we'll pan back around up here to where my truck is parked with my Martian buddy who's just getting cold and tired, and I'm out here by myself filming these beautiful sights. And you can see a little rest area has been built here at the base of the dam, and we'll go back panoramic around, see these beautiful green and red plants and rock formations that make up this part of the canyon here. This canyon is also part of what's called the Salt River Canyon. Here we are 6 hours later. We've made a complete circle of Four Peaks Mountain. We went over the top, lowered ourselves back down over to Roosevelt Lake, went out and visited the dam that was raised at Roosevelt Lake, made a U-turn there, went back around to Pumpkin Center, went around Mount Ord, and came back in from another direction. And here we are back, and finally the clouds have lifted off Four Peaks. I hope you enjoyed the little show we brought you from the two Martians. Enjoy.